Hey, welcome back here to Wood Sports Gaming. The Minnesota Twins are 5-4 after a sweep over the Seattle Mariners. Now they got the Boston Red Sox coming to town for 4. George Kirby will take the hill tonight. This Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday 4-game series with the Red Sox. We'll see Kirby in Game 1. Probably see Dylan Reed in Game 2. Then we'll see Joe Ryan in Game 3. And then Game 4 will probably be Bailey Ober. That being said, make sure
closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins.
Let's play ball.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. George Kirby, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now to the plate, here is Mac Yoshida, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And for their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. To start this homestand out, they've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Stepping in next, Roman Anthony, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Now the 2-1. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Gonzalez, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next is Tristan Casas. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Willie Abreu. And that one yanked just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this will get over the wall. And
really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So now to the plate, number 3. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Number 66 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now to the plate, number 15. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Castle.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle. Drilled on the ground to short. Story picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Twins are set. Box now, Matt Country Boy. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the 2-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 9.
Next up is number 9. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Into the box, Jordan West trying here to plate the tying run from second. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Country Boy on second. Miranda at first with no outs. Lays off 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Popped up. Contreras in foul ground. 1 away.
Casey.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Standing in now, Owen Casey. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this down 3-0. Trevor Story steps in now.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone. The 1-2.
Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
To the plate now, Connor Wong. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now that.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in now, Mac Yoshida. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Two out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. To short, hit hard. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0.
He wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
2-1, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, number 15. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-1, here it is. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. No offer. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Roman Anthony. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Willie Abreu. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Woods is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 2.5, it's 3 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, David Woods. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Pitch on the way. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your back. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. All even now, 2-2. Woods aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Line hard deep into left. Number 3 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 9.
plate now is the designated hitter, number 9. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got jets on first. Guys running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And the count will be full. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with one man out. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So now here is Matt Country Boy. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
2 balls and a strike now. And our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter.
So after the
Number
line
3.
out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So stepping in is number 3. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two pitch is fouled away. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flipped on to first for the runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
The bat, number 15.
Standing in now, number 15. 2 balls and a strike. West at second. Casey on at first with nobody out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the
batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next up for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Lucas Giolito, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Jordan West. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So the next to bat will be Owen Casey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
So first and second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. The 2-1 home is in off the plate. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And now here is Connor Wong. He bounced out last time up. Three-two pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mountcastle is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Matt Yoshida.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mac Yoshida grounded out in his last at bat. The 1-1. Hit out towards second, reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Now at the plate, Ram Gonzalez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if
he's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Now at the plate, here is number 9 as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Matt Country Boy. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
At the plate, Jose Miranda. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Next to stand in is Jordan West. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. This is foul right side. Country Boy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Owen Casey. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's. So now to the plate, Owen Casey. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he fouls this one off. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half, get the crowd going. You can feel the energy rising. Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
Aroldis Chapman comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. At the plate now, number 15. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.